Oh my goodness, I need you to stop whatever you're doing right now because the energy coming through these cards is absolutely overwhelming. I'm getting chills running down my spine and I haven't even laid the cards out yet. There is someone from the other side who is desperately trying to reach you, and the urgency in this message is unlike anything I've felt in weeks. Your grandmother, your paternal grandmother specifically, she's here and her presence is so strong that I can barely catch my breath. She's showing me tears, genuine tears streaming down her face, and she's reaching out with such love and such desperation that I feel it in every fiber of my being. I need to tell you something very important before we continue. This reading is incredibly personal and deeply emotional. Only take what resonates with you. If something doesn't feel right or doesn't align with your situation, please leave it behind. But I'm telling you right now, the energy I'm feeling suggests that there's something critical she needs you to know, something she couldn't say when she was here, or perhaps something you need to hear right now in this very moment of your life. She's been watching you, worrying about you, and she cannot rest until you hear what she has to say. The cards are practically burning in my hands with the intensity of this message. The first card that has presented itself is the Six of Cups. And oh my heart, the moment I turned this card over, I felt a wave of nostalgia so powerful that tears instantly sprang to my eyes. This is not just any card about memories. This is your grandmother reaching across the veil with her arms wide open, showing you specific moments from your childhood that she treasures more than gold. She's taking me back, and I can see a young child, and this child is you. You're smaller, maybe 5 or 6 years old, or perhaps even younger, and she's there with you. I'm seeing a kitchen, or maybe it's a living room with warm lighting, and there's this feeling of safety, of unconditional love that wraps around you like the softest blanket you've ever known. Your grandmother is showing me that she remembers every single moment she spent with you, every hug, every time she made your favorite food, every time she looked at you with those eyes full of pride and wonder. She wants you to know that those memories aren't just yours to carry, they're hers too, and she's been holding on to them in the afterlife like precious jewels. But there's something deeper here, something that's making my chest tighten with emotion. She's showing me that you've been feeling disconnected lately, haven't you? You've been feeling like maybe you don't remember her as clearly as you used to, or perhaps you've been so caught up in the chaos of your current life that you haven't thought about her in a while, and there's guilt there. I can feel the guilt radiating from you, even if you haven't admitted it to yourself. She's crying because she wants you to stop carrying that guilt. She's literally begging you through this card to understand that she has never, not for one single second, felt forgotten by you. The Six of Cups is her way of saying that love transcends time and space and memory. Even when you don't actively think about her, you carry her within you. You carry her in the way you laugh, in the way you show kindness to others, in those little habits you have that you probably don't even realize came from her. She's woven into the very fabric of who you are, and she's crying tears of love because she sees you struggling and she wishes she could just hold you one more time and tell you that everything is going to be okay. But wait, there's more to this card. She's also showing me something specific, something that's going to make you gasp when you hear it. There's an object, something small, maybe a piece of jewelry or a photograph or perhaps even a recipe written in her handwriting. She's telling me that you need to find this, or if you already have it, you need to reconnect with it. This object holds her energy, and when you touch it or look at it or use it, she's right there with you. She's closer than you think. The Six of Cups is screaming that she wants you to actively remember her, not with sadness or grief, but with joy. She wants you to celebrate the time you had together instead of mourning the time you've lost. Oh Spirit, the second card is the Nine of Swords, and my entire body just went cold. This is the card of anxiety, of sleepless nights, of worry that eats away at your peace. Your grandmother is showing me that she knows everything you've been going through. She sees you lying awake at 3 in the morning with your mind racing, going over all your problems, all your fears, all the things that could go wrong. She sees you carrying burdens that are so heavy, they're crushing your spirit, and this is why she's crying. These aren't just tears of love anymore. These are tears of a grandmother who is watching her precious grandchild suffer and feeling helpless because she can't physically be there to make it better. I'm getting so emotional right now because the message coming through is so raw and so real. She's telling me about something specific that's been keeping you up at night. Is it financial worry? I'm sensing money problems. Or maybe it's about a job, about your career, and feeling like you're stuck or like you're not good enough. Or perhaps it's relationship anxiety, lying there wondering if someone truly loves you or if you're making the right choices in your personal life. Maybe it's health anxiety, either about yourself or someone you love. Whatever this is, she knows about it, and she's been standing beside your bed night after night watching you torture yourself with these thoughts. The Nine of Swords is her way of urgently telling you that you are not alone in this darkness. I'm getting chills because she's showing me that she's been trying to send you signs, trying to comfort you, but in your anxiety and fear, you haven't been able to receive them. Have you seen butterflies lately? Or maybe you've been hearing a song that reminds you of her. Perhaps you've smelled her perfume out of nowhere or had a dream about her that felt incredibly real. These weren't coincidences. These were her desperately trying to reach through your anxiety to remind you that she's still your protector. She's still your guardian, even from the other side. But here's where her message becomes urgent, and I need you to really listen, because this is why she's begging you with tears in her eyes. She's telling me that the worries you're carrying, at least half of them, are not yours to carry. You've taken on other people's problems, other people's expectations, other people's judgments, and you're letting them destroy your peace. Your grandmother is pleading with you to put them down. She's showing me her hands reaching out, asking you to give these burdens to her, to release them to the universe, to understand that you cannot control everything and you are not responsible for everything. There's something else in the Nine of Swords that's making me cry now. She's showing me that one of your biggest fears is that you're disappointing her, that somehow you're not living up to what she would have wanted for you. Oh, sweetheart, she's shaking her head so vigorously at this. She's telling me that you could never disappoint her, that she's so incredibly proud of you just for surviving, just for getting up every day and trying. She doesn't care about your achievements or your failures in the way you think she does. She cares about your happiness, about your peace, about you being gentle with yourself. The tears in her eyes are because she wishes she had told you this more when she was alive. She wishes she had made you understand that her love was never conditional on you being perfect. The final card, the card that brings this message home, is the Star, and oh my God, the energy just shifted completely. After the nostalgia of the Six of Cups and the anxiety of the Nine of Swords, the Star appears like a beacon of light piercing through the darkness. I'm getting goosebumps all over my arms because this is your grandmother's ultimate message. This is what she's been trying to tell you. This is why her presence is so urgent and so strong today. The Star is about hope, about healing, about divine guidance, and trusting that everything is going to work out even when you can't see how. Your grandmother is telling me that a miracle is coming into your life. I don't use that word lightly, but that's exactly what she's showing me. Something you've been hoping for, praying for, desperately wishing would happen is on its way to you. The Star never lies. It's one of the most positive cards in the entire deck. And its appearance here after the Nine of Swords is her way of saying that your sleepless nights are about to end, that relief is coming, that the universe has heard your prayers and is responding. But here's the thing that's making her cry. Here's why she's so emotional about this message. You have to believe it. You have to hold on to hope even when everything around you seems hopeless. She's showing me water, pouring water, the image on the Star card of the woman pouring water onto the earth and into the pool. This is about emotional healing, about letting your feelings flow instead of bottling them up. Your grandmother is begging you to cry when you need to cry, to express your pain instead of pretending you're okay when you're not. She's telling me that you've been so strong for so long, holding it together for everyone else, being the rock that others lean on, and you're exhausted. The star is permission to be vulnerable, to admit that you need help, to accept support from others and from the divine. I'm seeing something very specific now, and this is going to sound strange, but I have to tell you exactly what I'm getting. Your grandmother is showing me stars in the actual night sky, and she's telling me to tell you to look up. Literally, physically, look up at the stars one night this week. Stand outside and look at the sky and talk to her. Tell her everything you're feeling, everything you're afraid of, everything you wish you could say. She'll be listening, and more than that, she'll be sending you a sign. You'll know it when you see it. Maybe a shooting star, maybe a feeling of warmth, maybe a sudden knowing that everything is going to be all right. She's telling me that this connection, this moment under the stars, will heal something in you that's been broken for a very long time. The star is also about your purpose, about your path, about why you're here on this earth. Your grandmother is revealing to me that you've been questioning your direction lately, wondering if you're on the right path, feeling lost or confused about what you're supposed to be doing with your life. She's crying because she can see your future, and it's so bright, so beautiful, so full of purpose and meaning, and she wishes you could see what she sees. She's telling me that every struggle you faced, every hardship, every moment of pain has been preparing you for something magnificent. You are exactly where you're supposed to be, even if it doesn't feel like it right now. There's a healing energy that needs to happen, and the star is indicating that this healing is both physical and spiritual. If you've been dealing with health issues, your grandmother is surrounding you with healing light. If you've been dealing with emotional or mental health struggles, she's sending you the strength to seek help, to find the right therapist or counselor or support system. She's telling me very clearly that you don't have to do this alone, that asking for help is not weakness, it's wisdom. The star is also connecting me to the idea of wishes and dreams. Your grandmother is asking you what you truly want, not what others want for you, not what you think you should want, but what your soul genuinely desires. She's telling me that it's time to stop playing small, to stop dimming your light to make others comfortable, to stop sacrificing your dreams because you think they're too big or too unrealistic. She's begging you to shine, to let yourself be seen, to step into your power and your potential. This is her legacy for you, not any material possession, but the courage to be authentically yourself. I'm feeling such intense emotion right now because the combination of these three cards, the Six of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Star, tells a complete story. It's the story of your past with her, full of love and beautiful memories. It's the story of your present, struggling with anxiety and fear and feeling lost. And it's the story of your future, bright with hope and healing and purpose. Your grandmother is showing you that all of these are connected, that you can't have the Star without having gone through the Nine of Swords, that the strength you have now comes from the love she gave you in those Six of Cups moments. She's also telling me something about forgiveness, and this is important. If there are things left unsaid between you, if there were arguments or misunderstandings before she passed, if you're carrying any regret about your relationship with her, she's releasing you from all of it. The Star is absolution, it's grace, it's unconditional love that forgives everything. She wants you to forgive yourself for anything you think you did wrong. And she wants you to know that she understands everything. She always did. And there's nothing but love between you. I need to just sit here for a moment because the energy that came through in this reading was so powerful, so overwhelming that I can still feel her presence surrounding us right now. Your grandmother hasn't left. She's still here, and she's wrapping you in the warmest embrace from the other side. I can feel it, and I hope you can feel it too. This wasn't just a reading. This was a direct message from someone who loves you more than words could ever express. Someone who has been watching over you every single day since she crossed over. Someone who will never ever stop being your guardian and your protector. The tears in her eyes that I saw when I first connected with this energy, they're tears of pure love. She's not sad, she's not in pain where she is. She's crying because she loves you so deeply that it transcends the boundaries between life and death, between the physical world and the spiritual realm. She's crying because she sees your struggle and your strength, and she wishes she could make everything easier for you, but she also knows that you are capable of handling whatever comes your way because you carry her strength within you. You've always carried it, even when you didn't realize it. I want you to remember something very important as you go forward from this moment. Your grandmother didn't come through today to scare you or to add more pressure to your life. She came through because there's something happening right now, something significant, and she needed you to know that you're not facing it alone. Whether it's a decision you need to make, a challenge you're currently navigating, or a new chapter that's about to begin, she's right there beside you, whispering guidance in your ear, sending you signs, opening doors that you thought were permanently closed. Pay attention to the synchronicities in your life over the next few days and weeks. Notice when things fall into place in unexpected ways. That's her working behind the scenes on your behalf. And please talk to her. You don't need a tarot reader. You don't need a medium. You don't need anything special to connect with her. She hears you when you speak to her out loud. She hears you when you think about her in the quiet moments. She hears every prayer and every wish and every tear. Tell her about your day. Ask her for advice. Thank her for the signs she sends. The more you open that channel of communication, the stronger your connection will become and the more peace you'll feel in your heart. If this message resonated with you, if you felt that recognition deep in your soul, if tears came to your eyes or chills ran through your body, then you know this was meant for you. Trust that feeling. Trust that she found a way to reach you exactly when you needed to hear from her most. And if there are parts that didn't quite fit, that's okay too. Just take what serves you and leave the rest behind. But I have a feeling that this reading touched something deep within you, something that needed to be healed, something that needed to be acknowledged. Your grandmother's final message to you, the one I'm feeling as I close out this reading, is simply this: keep going even when it's hard. Keep going even when you're tired. Keep going even when you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel, because she can see it. She can see your future, and it's more beautiful than you could ever imagine. The star promised you that. And the star never lies. Your breakthrough is coming. Your miracle is on its way, and she'll be right there celebrating with you when it arrives. Thank you for allowing me to be the vessel for this incredibly emotional and powerful message. I'm honored to have connected with your grandmother's spirit and to have delivered her words to you. She's smiling now, and the tears have stopped because she knows you heard her. She knows you felt her love, and that's all she ever wanted, sending you so much love and light on your journey forward. You are blessed, you are protected, and you are so deeply loved.